Hi guys, good day. This is Fesuralta Sibugero, a grade 5 mathematics teacher of Malaybalay City Central School, Malaybalay City. Or just call me Sensei. Today I'm going to discuss about the relationship between fraction, decimal, and percent. But before that, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my YouTube channel, Math Magic with Fe Sensei. Are you ready, guys? Hold on and watch for the PowerPoint presentation. The relationship between fraction, decimal, and percent. Fraction, decimal, and percent are three different ways of representing the same number. 1/2 equals 5/10 equals 50%. 1/2 as fraction, 5/10 as decimal, and 50% as percent. These numbers look different, but they all have the exact same value. Changing fractions to decimals. Let's use 3/4 as an example. To turn 3/4 into a decimal, we divide the numerator 3 by the denominator 4. So, 3 divided by 4. But we can't have 4 in 3. So, we add decimal point and add 0. Then, don't forget to write the decimal point aligned on top. So, align the decimal point, then proceed as dividing whole number. 30 divided by 4 equals 7. 7 times 4 equals 28. 30 minus 28 equals 2. Add again 0 and bring it down. 20 divided by 4 equals 5. 5 times 4 equals 20, and 20 minus 20 equals 0. So, 3/4 equals 75 hundredths. You can think of a fraction bar like a division symbol. So, the fraction bar just like a division symbol. What is the decimal form of 3 and 3/4? Remember, we discussed that 3/4 is equal to 75 hundredths. And so, if you said 3 and 75 hundredths, then you're right. But please notice the whole number stays the same in both forms. Here in fraction, this 3 is a whole number, and in decimal, 3 again is a whole number. Only the fraction changes into decimal. Now let's change 5 and 2/3 into a decimal. Remember, the whole number will stay the same. So we just need to divide 2 by 3. 2 divided by 3. Write decimal point and add 0. Then, align the decimal point on top. So proceed as if dividing a whole number. 20 divided by 3 equals 6. 6 times 3 equals 18. 20 minus 18 equals 2. Then, add 0 and bring it down. 20 divided by 3 again equals 6. 6 times 3 equals 18. 20 minus 18 equals 2. Add again 0. Bring it down 20. So, at this point, you can see the division problem will never end, and 6 will keep repeating. So, 5 and 2/3 equals 5 and 6/10. Why 6/10? 6/10, and on top of it, write this bar. This is a symbol that 6 will keep repeating. So instead of writing how many 6 as you wish, then put only 1 6 or up to tens place or hundredths place, then write the bar on top of it. Changing decimal to percent. A percentage represents an amount out of 100. We use the percent symbol instead of writing fractions with a denominator of 100. So for example, instead of saying John D got 85 out of 100 on her last math test, we say John D got uh, 85%. Because a percentage represents an amount out of 100, to turn decimal into percent, all we do is multiply the decimal by 100. Let's change 62 hundredths to percent. So 62 times 100, or 100 times 62 equals 62. Then that's 62. And don't forget the percent sign, and it's 62%. So 62 times 100, 62 hundredths times 100 equals 62. Then write the percent symbol, and it's 62%. Or we can easily change some decimals into percent. For example, 45 hundredths. Move the decimal point to the right 2 times. Then the decimal point is here, and the number becomes a whole number, 45. Then it's equal to 45%. Another 7/10. Move the decimal point to the right, but since this is only one digit, so add 0. Then move to the right and equals 70, then 70%. Another example, 1 and 25 hundredths. So move the decimal point to the right twice, and this is equal to 125, or that's 125%. Another example, 2. It's a whole number. So add 2 zeros and move it to the right. So you have 200, and it's 200%. Now, changing percent back to decimals. 85%, remove the percent symbol, replace it with decimal point, then move 2 times to the left. So that's 85, and your answer is 85 hundredths. 30%. Then remove the percent symbol, replace it with decimal point, move the decimal point to the left 2 times, and that's your answer. 30 hundredths or 3 tenths. So that's the answer. Another example, 115%. Remove the percent symbol, replace it with decimal point, move 2 times to the left, and the answer is 1 and 15 hundredths. It's 1 and 15 hundredths. So, another one. Changing decimals back to fractions. Can you name the following place values? The tenths, hundredths, thousands, and 10,000s. Now let's look at how to properly say decimals. This is read as 3,927 10,000s. Let's have a practice. So, let's say the following decimals. This is 7 tenths, 23 hundredths, 34 thousandths, 9 and 8 tenths. So, as you say each decimal, picture the fraction you're saying to yourself. This is 8 tenths. So, it's over 10. This is 16 hundredths. And this is 52 thousandths. This is 4 and 4 tenths. That's it. So we have the fraction from the decimal. Just simply say it in words, then write. So it's a shortcut here. 8, so you have only one digit. So that's constant 1, then 1, 0. In example number 2, we have 2 digits, a constant 1, and 2 zeros. In number 3, we have 3 digits. So write a constant 1 and 3 zeros. So here, a whole number 4. Then we have 1 digit after the decimal point. So write 1, 0. And that's the fraction out from the decimal. Then, we can simplify the fraction. No, the fraction. So 8 over 10 is not in lowest term. So we divide 8 and 10 by the GCF, which is 2. So 8 divided by 2 equals 4, 10 divided by 2 equals 5. So this is our final answer. 16 over 100 is not in lowest term. So the GCF of 16 and 100 is 4. So 16 divided by 4 equals 4. 100 divided by 4 equals 25. 52 over 1,000 is not on its lowest term. The GCF of 52 and 1,000 is 4. So 52 divided by 4 equals 13. 1,000 divided by 4 equals 250. For the whole number, copy the whole number 4, then divide 4 and 10 by the GCF, which is 2. So the answer is 4 and 2 fifths. Remember, in fraction, you're going to write your answer always in lowest term. Got it? So, that's the relationship between fraction, decimal, and percent. From fraction to decimal, you're going to divide the numerator by its denominator. From decimal to fraction, you're going to read the decimal and write it in fraction. Or you can move the decimal point to the right two times or twice, then remove the decimal point and replace it with a percent symbol. Then, from percent to decimal, you're going to remove the percent symbol and replace it with decimal point, then go opposite. Go to the left or move the decimal point to the left two times, and that's the decimal. And from decimal to fraction, you're going to write the numerator and count how many decimal places are there and make it as the number of zeros with a constant 1 on its denominator. Got it? At this point, if my discussion is a little bit difficult for you to understand, then view again the presentation for you to understand it well. Okay? So that's all for our lesson for this day. And I hope you got it right. That's all. And bye bye.